Give me more snare in my headphones there.
Hello there. I stop opening every podcast.
Everyone we get flagged every time, man. For you.
Sounds real like the original.
What about? Hey, I just met you.
Bum bum.
And this is crazy.
Bum bum.
Here's my number.
Bum bum.
So call me maybe.
Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad.
Was that on the One Hit Wonders? No.
No,
I know
it
she
really should have been.
technically.
She had that other tune with the Firefly Boys, didn't he?
And I was actually only listening. Well, not listening
Firefly. That's wrong, isn't
it. No, that was the name of the song.
Oh, L City.
Yeah.
Final answer. Lock it in, Chris.
You would not believe your eyes.
Man, when that came out,
banger.
Because listen, right?
Tune and a
I
half.
wasn't very edgy. Like I wasn't on
At the
that.
time,
As you know, I wasn't on the Blink buzz. I wasn't really on that kind of like. So when Fireflies came out, I was like, "This is so different." I thought it was just so cool, man.
This is the maddest song ever.
You would not believe your eyes, and it's like,
well, what's the start of it?
And I was just there wagging the finger. I was like, "What's this?" Whatever age I was.
Yeah.
When's that come out? Google it.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm gonna go back in time
because I remember one of my friends' dads was like. He hated he liked real
that?
Music, like, you know, like he's one of these lads. He loves Tin Lizzy and stuff. And when that song came out,
2009.
Jesus, how many years ago is that?
That's like what?
13, 14 years.
14 years ago. So what age was I? 14. I was
15.
not good at maths.
I was 15. I was 15 years old.
I was 13.
Jeez, man.
I was a child and I was absolutely, you would not believe I remember just like playing football with the lads. I was like, have you heard this new song? Have you?
Yeah.
Really different.
Yeah, man. Have you any songs like that like, like I remember I used to have this.
That you thought was like, you were like obsessed with it?
So like I can actually, like, you know, now like everybody loves music. Like everybody loves some sort of music. But like I can fully like remember always being obsessed with it. Like genuinely. I know it was like a sensory thing that I always had to be listening to something. Yeah. But like I remember in school, like in secondary school, obviously you'd be out like, you know, on break, on your lunch. Yeah. Out kicking the ball with the lads, you know. Have a break.
Not sponsored.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. But used to be out like playing football or whatever and on your lunch. And I remember like there was a guy in my class who had an MP3 player. Yeah. And I think it was like a Creative Zen or something. Do you remember that?
Top of the range.
Do you even remember them? No, they were weird little tiny dogs. But he had this MP3 player, and like people don't know how handy they have it these days, man. Because like
it was tough back then.
No, we're speaking like we're fucking ancient.
Yeah, my
but
back's
like
killing me.
But times do change really quick. But like kids these days, man, just like
kids these days.
No, but like I mean, like the people growing up, like now you have. Like you want to listen to anything and you just have it on some sort of streaming service anywhere. When I was younger, man, when we were younger, you had to download it on Lime.
I'll illegally download it. I was doing that. Don't come after me though.
I was absolutely doing that.
Absolutely
LimeWire, man.
And sometimes, you know, like about half the time you got what you wanted. You know, means after time you're like, oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. Actually, let's put that in the recycle bin.
How did that happen? Yeah, LimeWire, man. Do you remember LimeWire? So you used to go onto LimeWire and download like the newest album. Like I remember finding albums. Like just
Soulja Boy absolutely finessed everyone.
Did he?
He put up like on LimeWire like Kanye West full album or something. Just his music got so many downloads.
Is that how he did it? No way. That's actually so handy.
So smart, like.
Because I remember like I remember one time just downloading like I went on for One Republic.
You're downloading a few bits, are you?
Yeah, I was downloading a few bits, man. But One Republic had just kind of come out, and I downloaded it. I downloaded one of their albums, and then I seen like they did an older album and all this. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I just went on this like
discography,
downloading everything. But yeah, the story. Like I remember being in school then, and this guy had a Creative Zen. I didn't have one at the time. Yeah, because they were pricey enough now when you were a young
top
kid,
of the range.
You know.
Top of the range.
But instead of playing football at my lunch, I used to get a loan of his MP3 player, and I used to
sit there
bump.
like
Man, do you know what tune I used to bump non-stop? I mean, on repeat. I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, you made it. I'm the world's greatest. Man, non-stop on my lunch.
How the verses that go?
Don't know. Wait there, hold on.
Did you ever hear someone go, I used to play this all the time when I was obsessed
hold
with it.
on.
How does it go? No idea.
Man, yeah, we just discussed.
Hold. What I was obsessed with, I could sing the whole fucking thing as well, by the way.
No.
His set starts. Well, I'm rumbling in this JCB. Absolutely volume up. I'm 5 years old and my dad's a giant sitting beside me. Oh, man.
Engine rattles my bum
and
like
we all know what happens
berserk.
at the end. The end goes hard, man. You're sitting there, it's like, this is nice. And it goes, boom. Well, I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drive banjo shit in.
Your man's on a
Me
digger.
there, finger wagging again.
What age was that? How long ago was that? Get it out.
Talking with yourselves there.
But I did actually, and this is another.
Nils Loppy, by the way.
Yeah, this is another case of LimeWire.
Okay.
I heard this song, JCB song,
Yeah.
Nizloppy.
I heard it on Nickelodeon, man.
Well, I went
messing to you, like.
I went and downloaded Nizloppy's whole discography,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
and they've some bangers, man. They have some bangers. Just the one guy. It's one guy.
2005.
Oh, even worse, man.
I was 10.
I was 10.
Oh. What
was
did you
it?
say?
2005. No, well, no, sorry. Hold on. I'm 2010. No,
2005.
2005. Sorry. So 2009.
2004.
So 2009 was fucking thing, and I was 15. So how did you get a few years of me?
2004, sorry.
So 2004. Yeah, I was about 10.
I was like 8 or something.
You were 8. Yeah. I was 10. Jeez, man. Absolutely bumping that song. Don't forget your shovel if you're gonna go to work.
Oh, man.
But they had a discography on LimeWire, man. Downloaded that. But I just remember always being upset.
Yeah.
And there's that song. There's fucking the one R. Kelly, World's Greatest.
Controversial.
No, unreal.
Controversial.
He is, but that song is still
Goes
a
to show
banger.
you your taste in music.
And then I remember, man, Billy Joel, Piano Man. I remember bumping it down by the school,
Really?
man. Yeah.
Wasn't for me. Like, Billy Joel was grand.
Yeah,
but
not for you now because you have to play it in a pub and
But no, even back then it wasn't for me. Like,
It's 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Tune, man.
It's grand, in fairness.
It is.
I think I had memories of like my ma and aunties and all singing that, so I was like, they're not cool, so that's not cool.
Yeah.
I don't see my ma singing Owl City Fireflies. You mean? What's it? It's not even called Fireflies.
It
What's
is,
called?
yeah,
Okay.
it is. Fireflies.
So sounds wrong to me. For
No,
some
it is.
reason,
It's
yeah.
Fireflies.
Yeah.
Also had some bangers after he did.
I don't know if it was. I knew the tune with Kelly Rae Jepsen, but I wasn't listening to them.
We don't even have to try. It's always a good time.
Yeah,
That came on the other day, and I
That was good shit.
immediately. Like, he's such a distinct voice.
Yeah.
Tuned to bits, but anyway. But it's so
Tuned to bits.
It's
Yeah.
so distinct.
Yeah.
Had some other bangers he did as well.
I wasn't on their buzz, no.
You were, man. What?
I was so down the middle, man. Wherever it was hot, I was on. Like, I wasn't like, I wonder what other songs he has. I was like, what's the next hot thing? You know what I mean?
You were a bandwagoner,
I was a
right?
bandwagoner, man. Man, I was so down the middle. I was like, please, everyone like me. I want everyone to like me.
And so what? You just liked what people liked?
I was like, man, do you remember this tune? What's it called? I like to move it.
Oh, no.
I was absolutely.
Do you love
that? Move it. I like to move it.
Just trying to
Me and the lads in the schoolyard.
Just trying to get lads to like you.
Yeah. And I was like, this is good, isn't it? I didn't even think it was good, but because other people thought it was good, I was like, that's good.
I hate people like that, man. I hate people. I hate when people think something's good just because someone else said it was good.
Yeah.
Like, Jack Harlow. Like, I think everyone just fancies him because someone else said they fancied him.
Yeah, I don't fancy him.
No, neither do I. You just said that.
I was on
said
those lads who used to be like, like back in the day, you're in the schoolyard, someone was like, oh, did you see that new movie? Absolutely class. I'd be like, yeah.
And you didn't?
Until he saw it. And they were like, oh, watch me apart. I was like, when the end was really good. When your man
trying to lie to them.
Slide. I was just like, yeah, I'm in the conversation. What we're talking about? Like,
oh man, what? You're
I
still
used
like
to be
that.
me, man. No, I'm not like that at all.
Yeah.
I've really changed.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like an alpha male now.
Huh?
I'm kind of like an alpha male now.
No.
I'm kind of like a leader of men.
The beta. What's below beta? What's the C one?
Charlie. It is
Alpha, beta, Charlie. You're Charlie, man.
a Charlie man.
Yeah, you're Charlie, man. What's D?
Delta.
You're more of a Delta. Although Delta Force is kind of like a wing in
I think
the
that's wrong, but I'm
the
gonna go with
Navy
it.
or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I think it is. It's all because it's all
Yeah.
Alpha, Beta, Charlie.
You strike me as like a.
Go on.
That's fucking like what's K or something? What's K? You know what I mean?
Karen.
You strike me as a H. What's I can't think of what any other letter is. Delta, Omega. O. You can have omega there.
Omega, thanks.
Way down.
Omega 3, is it?
Omega
Fish
3.
oil. But yeah, tunes, man. They're like time capsules when you listen to songs.
Yeah. It takes you back in time, like Sean Kingston's "Beautiful Girl" takes you back in time.
Hate that song because it's like,
and that was controversial because they changed it to
but also
"In Denial."
Well, but also with the what's the song that it ripped off? Well, it ripped off, but sampled or like.
Did it? It rings a bell, alright.
Doom.
Oh, "Stand by Me."
Yeah, "Stand by Me." Like it's the same thing,
same buzz, like
same melody, same
buzz,
everything.
Yeah.
But like some tunes, man, Flo Rida. Bit of Flo Rida, man.
Can you blow my whistle, baby? And I knew what was going on back then. I fucking knew.
Did you?
I was like, that's kind of a sexual thing.
Do you not remember that other song?
Elbow and loud. Zoom in. I was like, that's the sexual joke.
About the whistle.
The whistle?
Blow my whistle, bitch.
No. Blow my whistle, bitch.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Have you not heard that song?
No. What's it by? Who's it
Blow
by?
my whistle, bitch.
No, it's more kind of cultured than that. Whistle, Flo Rida.
No, not Whistle, Flo Rida.
I know, but like, you know,
Blow my whistle,
was like
bitch.
2012.
Blow it.
So I'm just saying, 2012, I was sexually aware, like, so I'm just kind of
Where's
putting
my
it out there.
phone till I look at what blow my whistle, bitch.
So I was what in 2012?
Blow my. You were what?
What age was I in 2012?
Whistle song, not Flo Rida. No, I don't want Flo Rida. DJ Alligator.
DJ Alligator.
That's his name. DJ Allegations, I'd say after that. Blow my
DJ
whistle.
Alligator.
It's called Blow My
That's
Whistle,
a
bitch.
tough name. That's
DJ
tough.
Allegations. DJ Alligator.
That's a tough name,
Here's
isn't it?
the lyrics.
And probably like 15 writers.
Yeah, no, look. Oh, man. Can I just read this out to you?
Yeah.
Blow my whistle, bitch. And the tune used to go
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
Drop like, yeah. Lads like, yeah.
Right, and then I get to this other
Single
hook and he
wagon,
goes,
like-
open up, put it in.
Jesus. Right.
Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Blow it like you mean it. Blow. Oh, man.
That used to be okay back in the day, man. It was kind of
Let
crazy.
me hear
like,
you say, woo, woo, louder. This
I
lad
thought
just,
she was. How could she say that if she's.
come on, now you're doing it. Now you're doing it like you're supposed to. Now you're doing it just a little bit louder now. This lad, absolutely DJ.
I feel like that's his like bed talk as well. That's how it is going on.
DJ
Which is kinda
Allegations,
cringe,
no
like.
problem. Isn't the real name's DJ Alligator, but more like DJ Allegations. But yeah, some tunes, man. Flo Rida was good.
Oh yeah,
Nelly,
there's
bit of
certain
Nelly and-
tunes that like bring you back in time. Like
I love you, Nelly. I need you, and honey, I love you. Yeah, that was a good song as well. Some tunes.
do you do a leaving cert holiday
No, did you?
for listeners? That's like the finishing secondary school. You go away.
Yeah, the end of school
End
before
of
you go to
school.
college or
Yeah,
university
That's
or
summer
whatever.
you go on like a trip with the lads. Yeah, of course it is, man.
Did you? I didn't. I was never allowed to do that stuff when I was younger.
Really?
My mom's probably listened to this, being like, "What?"
It's like what?
I never really wanted to. I used to not like flying at all.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I really not like flying. So I I never did. No,
That's
did
kind
you?
of why I'm more alpha and you're kind of more
No, you're more
omega.
Zuzu. Zuzu. But anyway, how was your?
We went to Greece, and let me tell you, man, it was a time.
Was it?
now a lot of great memories.
A lot of alcohol involved, was there?
There was alcohol involved.
What age were you when you finished school, by the way?
18.
Yeah, I was 17 when I finished school.
Really?
First year in college, I was 17.
Wow.
Got a fake ID to go to the nightclubs. Guards, don't come after me. But
We went to Greece.
What part of Greece?
It was nice. Zakynthos.
Oh.
You know? And, you know, I was in the prime of my life. But the tunes back then, man. Do you remember, what was that one? My Your Love is a Killer.
Your love is a killer.
Yeah.
Who was that?
No idea. Sean Paul.
Sean Kingston, I'd say again.
No. That's definitely a one-hit wonder. Like, that's a 100%.
No, it's not.
It's a 100%.
Your love is a killer.
Yeah.
Your love. Who's going to get it first? Your love is a killer. Who do you think it was? I'm going with Sean Kingston.
No way. It's a one-hit wonder, chap, that I won't know the name of. 100%.
Sounds like love.
Arius. Like, who's that? Like, you know what I mean?
No, that's not who I found. But anyway.
It's Arius.
I thought that was... How does that rest of that go?
You no. You murdered.
Yeah, I thought that was Sean.
No.
For a long time, I thought that was Sean Kingston.
No, I don't think so.
No, not really.
Unless he did a bit of a CeeLo Green thing, like he's changed the name.
CeeLo Green is Gnarls Barkley.
Yeah. Changed his name.
Did
you know that? Did you?
I didn't know it, but anyway, your holiday was good, was it?
A lot of things happened.
Okay.
My first time.
Was that there? Was it? That happened.
Your love is a kill. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Was that song on?
And it's probably in the background somewhere in a distant.
Or was it Blow My Whistle,
club,
bitch?
in a distant club somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
And it was a great time because the World Cup was on that year, and so after I made Sweet and Passionate Love for the first time,
okay,
it was actually not great because because I pretended as if it wasn't my first time. To her because it wasn't her first time. I pretended it wasn't my first time. So we did the deed. I'm not going to go into too much details about what happened. but
was she not like, what the fuck? Were you not like, see, you were always that person pretending you seen the movie, pretending you did it.
I was like, and then so you didn't think too far ahead because I was like,
well, she was like,
what do you mean?
Was she like, this was his not his first time?
But so the next, straight after we did the deed, went downstairs, penalty shootout was on. So me and her just sitting there watching the penalties. And we're like, this is good.
With the friends?
No, just me and her in the hotel lobby. And then I went back to my mates. But the next day, I met up with her again and her friends. And they were like, oh, heard you did a few bits last night. I was like, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Like, and she goes, your first time, was it? And I went, oh. The friends were like, oh, it was your first time, was it? And I was like, no. Why?
And then what did they say?
Obviously, she was like, yeah, that was his first time.
Oh,
to her mates.
No, man. So you told her it wasn't your first time. Yeah. She told her friends it must have been.
It must have been.
That must have been. If it wasn't, he's shit. Yeah.
But I had such energy and desire.
Yeah.
I just feel like I probably wasn't put into the right places, It was probably, it just was a bit, I probably got a bit excited, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and was it...
romantic?
Indoors,
yes. Yeah. Indoors, yeah. It was in a bed, yeah. Oh, I actually was bad out because I did it on. I was obviously staying with a couple of my mates, and there's all single beds, and I pushed his bed next to my bed.
Oh,
it wasn't great. Like,
did you tell him?
I told him, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. Though.
I was like,
you told him.
Yeah, I told him.
And it was good for you or good for her? Which one?
I want to say it was good for both of us, man, but apparently not.
Apparently not. If she told her friends that. That's a bit...
man, y'all, humble beginnings, Humble beginnings.
Yeah, man. Anyone that tells you their first time was class is spoofing, probably. Like, I am, man. Spoofing. No, absolutely dished it. Dished it out my first time.
It was the best time she ever had.
Yeah. Hasn't had a good one since. Hasn't
talked to her last year, so it's still the best.
Like heroin, man. She's chasing the fucking next hit, man. She can't get it. That's
but that's as much detail.
But I never went on one of those holidays. Yeah, I never went on those.
I've
never been famously on a holiday with like a bunch of friends like that.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I've been on a good few. It's good crack.
Is it? Yeah,
it's kind of an alpha thing to do, though, isn't it?
It's that way. Maybe I'm so alpha I don't have to go.
Maybe you're all
the betas. Beta move is definitely what you do, though, man. Just absolutely lying to get in with people.
No, that was when I was younger.
That was my first time. No, that wasn't my first time.
I didn't find myself till I was 16.
Where were you?
Transition year, man.
Transition,
man. And I transitioned. It actually worked. It worked because I actually found myself.
Used to be Jacqueline, were you? Now you're
I just used to be like, didn't know what was going on. Just playing the piano.
Pull that down there. I feel like they can't see your face.
Hello there.
You used to be playing the piano.
That probably was to cover my face the whole thing. Yeah,
badly playing piano.
What do you mean? Well, probably at the time. Yeah, I was like, whatever. I was 13.
And you had lessons. I think we spoke about this before. Didn't we?
I started when I was 5. Yeah.
5. What happened then? I think this is exactly what I said the last time.
I stopped for a while.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
I stopped for a while, and my mother was like, would you ever give that piano a go? You're fucking brilliant.
Sandra wanted you to
Sandra, very good from you, actually. She's actually a fan, by the way. She told me to tell you that she's a fan.
Oh, thanks, Sandra.
And she said she likes the song Forever, Ever and Always, and then she sang it wrong.
She sang it wrong?
Sang it wrong.
You just named it wrong.
Forever and ever, always... I was like, there's an and there.
There's another and. Well, you just said it, forever, ever, and always. So you just...
Because I was quoting her.
Back. All right.
I was quoting her, yeah.
Well, my man said you're funny, so...
Stop.
She listens to the podcast.
Orla, you're a dote.
Dote. I hate that word. Dote.
Not a lot of time for Orla.
Do you? Yeah. I never met her. Not time for her. Never met her.
Never met her.
Absolutely never met her.
If she's any bit like you, man.
Yeah.
She
looks the spitting image of me. Well,
really?
I look the spitting image of
yeah,
her,
you're
obviously.
more, yeah.
She's a spit me.
My mash.
Yeah. I was going to say, I wanted to talk about something, man.
Okay, here we go.
Because I know we both share the same experience
in
this regard. Yours a little bit different than mine, but I was on a plane once. Okay, I'll tell my story first, and you can... Well, I'll ask you about yours. Okay. So this one time I was on a plane and I was flying to England. It doesn't really matter where I was flying, but I was flying to England anyway, right? Ryanair. Fix that there. Do you want me to?
Bit of this, is it?
Use your muscle. Oh, that's beta. Absolute beta move.
Man, it's pretty tight, like.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, barely got an inch out of that, like, eventing.
See that, though?
Yeah.
But anyway, listen to me. I was on a flight.
Yeah.
Flying to London. And on said flight, I was sitting down and... We took off, we were mid-air. Yeah. And I like to get an old cup of tea, you know?
Yeah.
And a bit of chocolate.
A cup on, like, yeah.
Yeah, cup on tea and a bit of chocolate. So the woman comes down with the cart and I was like, a cup of tea, please? Yeah. And a Kinder Bueno.
Lovely, and she goes, very low in calories, actually.
Yeah. Very low in calories if you're looking for them. And she goes, yeah, no problem, gives me the tea. Yeah. Gives me the Kinder Bueno, right? Then she doesn't take the money. She doesn't take the payment. Okay. And she walks down the thing with the cart, and I'm like, "Hold on, she hasn't taken." I was
say nothing like.
No, I wasn't saying.
No,
nothing.
I was going to say. I was saying
not like you, man.
I would, yeah.
I was like, she'll come back down, and we'll get it. Or whenever she's past me again, I'll get it sorted. So I've got my noise cancellation headphones on, so I can't hear a thing. Yeah. I can hear the engines. I could be in bed, and I'm on my laptop, and I'm drinking the tea. I haven't opened the Kinder Bueno yet, but I'm just about to. I'm going to mince it out of it. And then I feel this tap on my shoulder. I look up and it's the air hostess. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking haven't paid. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't pay for the thing. And she goes, no, I need that Kinder Bueno back. There's somebody on the plane with a peanut allergy. Oh. Excuse me. Unless that person is sitting right in my lap, give me that Kinder Bueno back, please.
I've had that
Took
before.
it off me, man. And then I was like, all right, yeah. And then I paid for it. Yeah. And then she
just the tea,
just paid for the tea. And then about 10 minutes later, and I love a bit of chocolate with tea. Yeah. So I was raging. I was absolutely fuming.
A Kit Kat or something. You gotta get something involved.
She came back down, actually, and that's exactly what she did. She came back down and she was like, can I offer you a Kit Kat instead? And I was like, you fucking absolutely have to give it to me, and I'm not paying for it. I know I paid for it, and at the Kit Kat. But you had a similar, because I remember you told me first, and I was like, what you told me this story, and I was like, that's lies, and then it just happened to me about 3 weeks later.
Man, it's happened to me 3 times.
Oh, fuck off.
And because I love the peanut M&Ms. Yeah. Chef's Kiss, right?
No.
Delicioso. Rotten. So if I'm going on a long haul flight, gives a bag of them, munching away.
Can you hear my cat?
Your cat's
Hold
going
on there,
crazy. Your cat's going. So I was on a long haul flight. I'll let you go run anyway. Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, and Jesus, I was on a long haul flight, and I'm gonna talk right to the camera actually. Hello there. And so this person, and I'm about to.
Were you flying New York or something?
Mince, yeah, probably mince into the M&M peanut M&Ms, delicious, like.
And you brought. So the difference here is, I bought mine on the flight. Yeah, you brought.
I bought them on, like, yeah.
You brought them in the bag.
Yeah, special delivery, like, yeah. I whipped them out, and the first time I had them open, and I was like, and she was like, sorry.
Were you absolutely? Did you eat a few?
Yeah. And she was like, sorry. She's like panicked. She's like, sorry, someone has peanut allergy. And I was like, what? I was like, what? Yeah,
I won't offer them one then.
They won't have enough. Yeah. So then she was like, you have to put them away now. And I was like, oh, like folding them down and stuff. Was like, but then they're like, I know they're open and they're in front of me the whole flight. And I was like, I've already had a few, like, just wouldn't mind. I didn't, but I was like, love another one. The next time it happened, same thing, peanut M&Ms.
You love them, do you? Like buy them all the time. I couldn't.
No, I haven't actually bought them in a while because I'm on a diet, famously.
Okay.
But
all right. Tour starts in a week. Okay.
Man, I'm gonna be on a fucking diet.
Yeah, Pringles and bread.
Don't mention the war, man.
Yeah.
That was
but anyway, times. Second time, what happened?
Second time, I hadn't even got them open, and the person's like, "Yeah, would you mind, sir? Just peanut allergy." They actually announced it over the plane, and I'm like, I'd rather just not go to New York, wherever I'm going. I was like, I'd rather just not go. It's a fucking disaster. Like, if paid $4.60 for these, probably. Let me off. But then, like, because it's like, it's the whole thing. You're on the flight. You're like, you're gonna wait probably an hour. You're like, it's peanut time. Like, get a
Get a little. What do you get? Like a flat white and a few peanuts. Yeah.
The coffee. Actually, I usually don't get coffee on the fucking plane because it's fucking shite. Like, let's be real.
Well, I don't drink it. Like tea gives me okay.
Bit of a Coke Zero maybe, and a bit of a munch.
Well, I don't like. I guess the problem is that like the peanut, like what's the issue? The peanut, like in the air, the aircon, like kind of can fuck with them. like obviously you're in a flying tube, and it's like circulated air.
The same air, like
yeah. So is that like the issue? The issue is like what, a bit of resin.
I'd say the first flight I was on, whoever it was, probably wasn't well because I had opened the bag. Like, you know what I mean? I was tucking in.
The gentleman over there.
It wasn't even as if I had one or two. I had a few. Like I had a few of them. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why I had a taste for them then. So when they were taken away from me, I was like, I'm only beginning the journey of the peanut M&Ms here, and I'm starving for them.
But imagine if she was like, "Sorry, the gentleman across the road there has a peanut allergy." You just look over, he's like ballooned up, just can't see. His eyes are shut, and he's like, "You're like, sorry,
I wasn't informed."
Yeah, is he okay?
And then the first time I was thinking, because I'd be throwing the earphones in straight away, like,
yeah.
So I was thinking, was that could have been announced, and I was just absolutely, you know what I mean, Breaking Bad on the headphones.
No, you were just fucking, I like to move it.
She probably fucking announced it, and I'm there.
Yeah, I do. I do the same. As soon as I get on the flight.
Yeah. I know they're doing the safety thing. I probably should be watching.
Yeah. God help either of us if a plane goes down. If a plane goes down.
And on the left, on the right.
Imagine like
fucking loving this tune.
Could you imagine just like a plane goes down? All you can think of, fuck, I like to move it. I like to move it. Just sliding down the aisle. Just, I don't know how to fucking do anything. The gas mask comes down. You're just like,
there was another tune as well, man. What's the one? Put another jam in the juice, baby. I love rock and roll. But it wasn't the Britney Spears one. There was like this big remix version of it, man.
Nah.
Dun 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 dun.
I have a good question for you. Well. Favorite, like I know what your answer is going to be, but let's rank your favorite of M&Ms. The favorite M&M flavorings, favorite different of M&Ms.
It's a tough one. Because they actually are, like, it's actually a tough one.
So what have we got? We've got
the blue, the original.
Yeah. So what are they though? So you got peanut crispy, original, which is just chocolate. Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Then you've got peanut butter and you've got brownie. Okay, so you got 5.
Last place brownie. Anyway.
And my brother Joey is obsessed with every one of them.
Peanut butter is actually low key / high key very good.
I've not had many other outside of the. I actually don't think I've had the peanut butter or the brownie. Okay, fair. So I think I've just had the 3, like, crispy.
Do this to me.
Thing. No, you won't, man, because it's absolutely hands down number 1 M&M Crispies. They're outrageously good. I remember when they came out, man. I fucking loved them. The little blue bag, and you just, they're so good.
I've kind of ruined them for myself because I kind of was bet into them for a while there, and then I'm like, where I feel like the peanut ones, man.
No.
Every time that
M&M Crispies are
it actually hits
top.
Every time. I'm gonna go peanuts, crispy, original. No. Peanuts, crispy, peanut butter, original, brownie.
Okay.
The originals aren't, like, they can be a little treat though sometimes as well.
Are they? I haven't had them in a long time. Yeah. I was never really a big fan of like M&Ms or Smarties. Like, I hate them.
Man, do you remember at the parties, little small Smarties though? Absolutely down one.
I used to eat them now. But I don't really like Smarties.
Do you know M&M's getting rid of the lads?
Yeah.
I
heard they're making
the mascots.
Yeah.
Which is sad, like.
Because one of them was too good looking.
I think they just sexualised them or something.
They're M&M's! They're not real!
That's out of control.
They're absolutely not real people!
Actually, I just remember a story, man, of a flight. I should forget about this. So I was 19.
Right.
You're 19. And I was on the first kind of long haul flight. I was going to Florida the first time. The first time kind of away from home.
First one ever, or your first one?
My
You were on the first ever long haul flight. Did you?
My first ever long haul flight, and like the first time away from home and stuff, living like whatever it was, 4 or 5 months I was going over there for.
Oh, this was when you were going to do Disney.
And my poor mother, right? Horrible. Like she gave me this like stuff to put on. I don't know fucking why. She's mental. Sorry, ma'am, if you're listening. Sometimes she's mental. And she gave me this, man, tea tree oil, right? I don't know what that does, but she was like, put this on the flight, it'll protect you or something.
From what?
I don't know. I don't know, right? I put it on
goblins,
though, right? The smell of this stuff
I know what tea tree oil is.
Out of control, right? And the American flights are 2-4-2.
Yeah.
So I was seat-wise, I was sat beside this gentleman, right?
Where did you put it though? Like
on my person.
Yeah, but like
on my chest. I don't know where. I put it on my chest.
So very vague. No, put that on.
Right? I put it on like I just rubbed it. She's like, put it on your chest. It'll protect your chest.
From what?
I don't know, right? I was 19. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, grand. Man. Right? I don't even know if my mom probably listens to the podcast. She's going to hear the story now, right? This fucking guy, and he was Canadian, right? And he was trying his best to be an Iceman. And he was like, sorry, what? He's like, what's going on with the smell? He was like, apologise. He's like, can I just ask what's going on? I was like, I have my map with the tea tree oil. And he was like, what? And I was like, my map told me to put on tea tree oil. And he was like, would you mind? Like, could you? And I was the window and he was the eye. He was like, would you go to the toilet and clean it off? Yeah. And I was like, yeah. So because I was 19, I was like, I'll do anything you say, strange man. So I go to Jack's, absolutely splashing myself, right? And the problem was, I put some on when I was leaving for the airport, and then I topped it up before I got on the flight. I topped it up, right? So I sit back down, absolutely no effect, just still reeking. And then he starts getting pissed off, man. He starts being like, what the fuck's going on, bro? I can't breathe. He starts being like, I can't breathe, the smell of this shit. And I was like, and I'd never been so panicked because I was 19, man, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm literally trapped with this man. I can't go anywhere. It's my seat, like, and I'm there, like, trying to watch it. I'm like, I can smell it. He can probably smell it. It reeked. And he go to the toilet again, try to wash it off, man. And like the whole flight, he was just fuming, like, because it didn't go away. Like that shit's potent as fuck.
Oh, it is, man.
Potent as fuck. I'm gonna look up the benefits of tea tree oil here right now, right?
Yeah, but like, why specifically a flight? Maybe you can get some clarity off your man when you go home after this. But like, I've used it, but I had a rash on the inside of my leg before, and I used it, and it's supposed to get rid of it. To treat
acne, athlete's foot, lice, nail fungus, and insect bites. Why was that on my chest?
On a flight? Why was it on your chest on a flight?
Okay. Keep allergies at bay and reduce airborne germs and bacteria, whether you're traveling domestically or overseas.
There you go.
My map, I read that and went, ding ding.
Ding ding, Jake.
Airborne germs. Jake will get tea tree.
Covered in fucking.
He'll be on the flight, so he'll be airborne. No. So I must get him tea tree.
That is scandalous. That is. Like I've had to use it I had a rash on the inside of my leg, and like that I had to put it on, but like you'd put a smidge on, man.
I put so much on, man. I put so much on my person, like, you know what I mean?
And just stinking, man.
It's like, it's probably on my, because I put it on my chest,
and then it's on your clothes,
and then it's hands.
Your man was fuming, was he?
He was Canadian, like, and he gave them a bad name, but he was also dead right.
Because they're supposed to be like some of the nicest people.
He was not. He was nice at the start. He wasn't even. He was kind of nice at the start, but he was also just fuming. Like, he can't breathe. I was like, man. I was like, it's on me. I just think I feel it's grand. Like, it smells like shit, but it's grand. My man put this on me. So then I'm like, absolutely, get off the plane. And I'm like, the worst flight of my life. Your man's fuming, like. And I'm like, with all these fucking people I don't know, and I'm like, I smell like tea tree oil still. And they're probably like, other people meet me like, what's going on with your man? And a very strange cologne he has on there.
What's going on? What aftershave is that? Imagine he had it.
It's new Dior there.
Imagine he asked you that. What aftershave is that? Mont Blanc. It's lovely.
Mont Blanc. Yeah, not
Explorer.
sponsored. Like, that's actually what I wear, guys, but not sponsored.
Huh?
It's not sponsored, but it's what I wear.
Obviously.
If you want to send me anything there, Mont Blanc.
But if you do want to send us anything, hit us
or
up.
Sauvage.
But that, peanut allergy, man. Planes are mad though, like for some stuff like that. I seen this TikTok of this guy. He was going on a Ryanair flight, and you know you're only allowed the small, like 10 kilo cabin luggage.
Yeah.
And you have to measure it. You have to measure it.
Be at that, like?
Yeah. And he measured it, and they were like, it's too big. So he had to. They told him. They said you're better off bringing the clothes on, out of the suitcase. So they made him, man, unzip his suitcase. He took all his clothes out, and he's like videoing it, shouting abuse at your man, and gets on the flight with just all the clothes, like shorts, shit shirts, flip flops, everything, all on him. And then he goes in and fucking chucks it into the window seat, like he's in the middle seat, and there the window seat's free. Fucks it in on the window, and he's like, and everyone's looking at him on the plane. Like, what are you doing? I'm just like, man, get a grip. Just like get a different suitcase. Yeah. But I've seen on that kind of topic, I've seen lads. Squeeze. Have you seen lads squeeze their suitcase?
And they can't get out then.
Like. Man, we were coming back from Iceland. Me and Evelyn were coming back from Iceland, and this lad they were obviously like, put your suitcase in here. He must have jumped on it and everything, man, to get it in. He got it in. You know, he had to bring the whole. It's a big metal contraption. He nearly had to bring the whole thing with him. He was like trying to fucking pull it out, like, and they wouldn't, and they had to get like 3 security guards to come over and had to turn it upside down, and your man was on his arse trying to pull the thing out. I have a video of it and everything. Jeez. It's absolutely hilarious. It's like, come on, man, just fucking let him on. Like, what's going to happen? Plane's going to go down.
That's out of control. Like, what
happened? Plane went down. Why?
Don't be scabby.
My man had a 12 kilo bag. Supposed to be 10. But yeah, I've had some fun flights like that where people are just fucking daft.
Do you know the lads who you know, like, do you ever see like plane enthusiasts and like train enthusiasts?
Yeah, lads.
And they'd be like, do you know, there's like a spot in like Dublin Airport there. There's probably in most airports where you just watch the planes come in, like, and they're like, it's a Boeing 742 coming in from London.
I never understand that.
And then like the trains coming in. There's a great video of some guy who's like, he's like a train lover, obviously. And if you're a train lover, man, fair play to you, keep at it. But he's like, it's a BTTT222. Listen to that horn.
He just keeps saying that.
He's like, what, he's like, it sounds like he's like orgasming.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, listen to that horn. Oh.
It's same as what's the other, Francis Bourgeois.
Is that a TikTok guy?
Bourgeois, yeah, the train guy.
Yeah,
who goes around with the fucking.
Yeah. That's good crack though. I like
but he's like, obviously.
Oh,
he just loves trains.
He loves trains, man.
He absolutely loves trains.
Like, he likes it, but he kind of does it in a nice way. He's kind of like, oh,
yeah.
This guy is pure like, listen to that horn. Oh,
and he's just getting into it.
He's
like,
real into it,
like Double Rainbow. Did you see
that?
Double Rainbow. Oh. He died.
What? He died.
Yeah, died.
R.I.P. Jesus.
I actually watched, man, the Power Slap League there last night. I watched a bit of it.
I saw that break his hand there today.
Oh, did he? Yeah. But it's a full on. It's like they go in a house and all. You know that?
What?
They're like in a house and all together. It's like a
Dana
TV
White
show.
Thing?
Yeah. It's like a reality TV show. I didn't think it was like.
I've just seen the clips. Like, yeah.
No, they're like in a house together, like just fucking.
I don't care about that. I just want to see lads getting sparked out. Like.
Yeah, I want to see lads getting
sparked out, like
absolutely slapped around,
right on 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I watched it, right?
Yeah.
And what happens is you can pick which hand.
Yeah.
And you pick what your count is.
Yeah.
So like some lads go right on 1.
Some lads go 1.
No,
wrong decision.
No. And the one I seen last night, your man was so it was a guy called Jesus.
Yeah.
And another guy called Slap Jesus.
Okay.
Worst name ever. But
he looked like Jesus.
Yeah, he had long hair. Fair, you looked fucking nuts, to be honest. But he like slapped the piss out of this lad, like. But he kept like Slap Jesus.
Yeah.
Was going right hand on 1.
Yeah.
And he just go. So it's just basically 1 slap, no count. Yeah. But the other guy, because he was anticipating like he didn't know when it was coming.
Yeah.
He kept like shrugging. Yeah, and he kept getting docked for a flinch. And he was getting slapped twice. Man. So he gets slapped. He was flinching, and they were like, foul, flinch, and then he's back. Crack. My man kept going, but the other lad, he was going on 3. The man, Jesus, he was going on 3, and it was like he was getting a good
effective
slap. Yeah, I'd go on 3 as well. 1.
I saw a clip of a lad, and they must do a toss or something at the start.
Yeah, man. I know. I've seen.
So this lad wins the toss, and he goes, "I'll go second," and then gets sparked out.
Why would you do that?
He goes, "Yeah, I'll go second," and he's like fucking screaming like, "Yeah!" and then just gets sparked out first.
Why would you do that? I was only thinking when I watched it last night.
The advantage is so going first.
So what they do is, yeah, absolutely, man. The fear. Like imagine me and you, right? Jake and Ryan are going to do a slap contest. Flip the coin.
See if you could slap in you.
Oh yeah. Absolutely slap the shit out of you, man. But if the coin flipped, man, and it was like, if you were blue and I was red and it landed on blue, I'd be absolutely raging. I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to do it. You only want to participate if you're going first. And you want to, like,
because you're going to do damage, hopefully, and then that's going to affect the whole thing. Then, like,
if I was in that and like I was going for, I'd be like, I'm gonna have to knock this. Like, imagine the fear. You're like, I'm gonna have to slap him into next week. Otherwise, I'm getting slapped. And but yeah, I seen the there was a guy last night, and it was a guy called KO Chris, and he was against this other lad.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. Who cares? And your man KO Chris has a really good slap. Like,
yeah.
And he slapped your man. Your man stumbled all over the place, right?
Yeah.
And then like they count him back in.
Yeah.
Even though clearly he's disorientated and doesn't know where he is. And then he went to go, right? Yeah. And you could see that your man KO Chris was like fucking real tetchy then.
Yeah,
so he was like, oh fuck, like now this guy's gonna slap me. And he kind of flinched a little bit, and the man caught the top of his head. But like you could see on your man's face as soon as he like it was one slap, and he slapped him, and he was like, oh fuck, because he was already after getting one slap.
Yeah.
And he was like, now he's coming again. And your man slapped him, man. I swear to God, your man just folded up like a deck chair on the floor. He didn't know where he was. He was just like, and then he got up and then fell back down. The ref was just
it's out of control. It is out of control.
It's out of control.
As a sport,
and the boys who were fucking supposed to be catching him don't even to be landing on them.
They must be underpaid, man. They don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, he's after falling.
Yeah, you wanted front.
They have a little foam thing, man.
Yeah, they hold that.
The buzz there.
Well, so you don't. So I've only watched one episode, but
yeah,
I believe it's like. So your hands are behind your back and they're firm on something, so you're not just like standing with your hands limp.
Okay.
So like, you just hold on to the thing, so you can't like block or anything. Like your reaction's kind of gone. And then the earplugs.
I thought it was like meant to be like if you fall backwards, it's going to like,
gum shield.
Fall on it, like.
No, there was one lad, man, last night. He was like, you ain't ready. Like your man was about to slap him, and he was shouting at the guy who was about to slap him, being like, you ain't ready for it. Next thing, man just slapped him the next week. Your man just fell on the floor. I was like,
something so funny about that, man. Just getting sparked out.
But they're all just normal people. Like this is like this isn't like athletes.
No, it's just lads.
There's a couple of guys I've seen though that are like former MMA fighters and stuff entering and stuff like that.
They still get sparked.
Yeah, but like,
man, it's like a free dig. Like it's crazy. Like
I couldn't for the life of me.
It's literally crazy.
Get me
like,
out of there. I couldn't.
I've never seen lads get more. I've seen more brutal knockouts on that than MMA than UFC, man.
Did you watch The Last of Us?
I did.
Sorry, I just jumped.
Yeah, I did.
But I watched it last night. What's your thoughts?
I thought
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Well, are we going to spoil it? We'll try not to spoil it as much. But if you're planning on watching it, maybe skip forward like I don't know, a little bit until we hear us stop talking about Last of Us.
I thought it was grand. I thought it was the weakest episode so far. It was too short. Kind of an iconic moment in the game, and it wasn't really kind of as good.
Yeah, they didn't. They left out. I know, like we'll find out.
Yeah.
But like for someone who played the game, I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like for somebody who doesn't, and even at that, like my memory of the game is still a bit like fucking. I'd have to replay it to be like, oh yeah, like it makes sense now or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was quite slow. I thought.
Yeah.
Quite a slow episode. Obviously some pivotal stuff in it, like and some important moments, like when she fucking had to use the gun, and stuff like that. So you're getting the kind of, and then it's left on a cliffhanger.
I think the new character they've added, Christine. I think that's her name.
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Yeah, because who?
Don't believe her. Like
who was it? Was supposed to be a guy, was it?
I think it's a guy or something. Yeah, because brother, it's his brother is there, Tommy.
That's
him with the beard.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
But I don't think she was in the game. Year one. And I just don't believe, I don't know what her buzz is like. She just seems real, maybe all will come good and she'll be like, but she just seemed a bit like, I didn't believe she was the leader, like the way she was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was a bit frazzled, wasn't she? She was a bit like Henry, like a bit mad for Henry, like.
Yeah, Henry's the guy that's in at the end.
And he finds him at the end, yeah.
Yeah, and what's Henry to her?
He obviously, Henry betrayed her brother or something and got him killed, I think.
Yeah. So she's looking for him.
Yeah. He like ratted on her brother or something.
But it was good. I thought it was a decent episode.
It's the weakest one, but only because the others have been so good, I think, as well.
Yeah, but I think we've seen more of the, you're seeing the world, the open world.
The relationship is good as well. It's getting there. The Joel and Ellie thing, like it's getting
the funny jokes, the one-liners.
Mm-hmm. I think the next one will be good because you have Henry.
Next one comes out actually Friday.
Yeah.
Which
huge.
This will be already out this episode, but it would have been out
Super
Friday.
Bowl. Will you watch that now?
No, I won't. Two of my brothers are obsessed with fucking NFL now.
The problem with NFL is, right, no offense to Americans, right, but they think like NFL is the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah, and it's huge, like in America.
Like in terms of like the World Cup and stuff, like it's not even close, like.
And soccer,
yeah, you know.
But like
Champions League, even, like, you know what I mean, it's much bigger, like.
Yeah. But like Super Bowl is obviously one of the biggest things. I'm sure the numbers are huge.
You know, Prime, the Prime Energy are doing an ad.
It'll cost a buck.
I'd say it costs a few pounds.
It'll cost a few pounds. But I don't really like. I used to love playing the video game of NFL.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like it's just too stop-starty.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like,
I don't.
The boys are down.
It's more ignorance for me as well because I've never really watched it or paid attention to it, so I don't really know what's going on. But as like a person trying to get into it, I'm like, why is it stopped? Why is there an ad break? Why is they're changing teams now?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like
defense, offense.
All of a sudden, there's cheerleaders doing a bit now. Okay, right. What's going on there? Oh, wings stop. Okay, right. Oh, now it's there done the attack. Right.
Who's a wide receiver? Who's a wide receiver? Quarterback. Is Tom Brady still playing? Is he?
He's actually retiring again.
Yeah. He's retired. Just
again.
Yeah, he's gone now. He's
might
retired.
Be back.
He's retired. He's single as well, ladies. If you're looking, or men, whoever.
He's a few quid. Like.
He does have a few quid. What's your top 5 most exciting sports in the world? Exciting being the key word here.
Exciting.
If you throw golf in at number 1, I
personally think golf personally to
least
watch
exciting.
Is like, unless it's like a big tournament like the Ryder Cup or like one of the majors, I think it's quite mundane to watch.
It is very
It's
boring.
more enjoyable to play than to watch.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Most exciting?
Or give me even 3. Like, what's your top 3 most exciting?
Like, exciting's one of those things because I watch football all the time, but like football's not always exciting, but it's something I watch it all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
like soccer, like.
Yeah. I think UFC is probably up there the most exciting to watch.
Absolutely, MMA is
MMA
easy. And
because
like
I don't watch it a
particular-
lot. I kind of watch more of the bigger fights, but when I do watch it, it's always like huge.
No, you have some shit fights, but
yeah.
as well, and you can 100%.
But when it's good, it's really good.
When you get 2 lads beating the piss out of each other, it's unreal.
I still go football number 2, just because I have so many great memories of like Liverpool and incredible.
There can be
moments.
some exciting games too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 3 is an interesting one.
Exciting.
I kind of want to put boxing and MMA in the same category as number 1.
Yeah. We'll put them in number 1, like combat sports, like boxing, martial arts.
What would be number 3? I'm not a big rugby guy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't hate rugby, but I've never gotten into it.
I watched the national team.
And what, the Six Nations is on now?
Don't be watching it. Like, I don't be watching that.
And that can be exciting. Like, I've seen,
I've like, Ireland beating the All Blacks and all that. Great, and I was watching it. Great buzz.
It's definitely more exciting than American football, I would say.
Yeah.
The NFL.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't think there's not a lot of exciting sports. Like MMA is, like you said, soccer, like the World Cup, like that World Cup final. I mean, that's the whole.
It was great. Like,
the
whole World Cup was incredible.
It was really fucking exciting. That whole thing.
It was really
good. But like that's again, you can have some of the most boring games of soccer also.
Yeah.
Like the thing about soccer is there's only one way to score. Like, there's only one way to win, and it's put the ball in the net. So like you can have a fucking match where no one scores anything, and it's like, oh, that was shit.
Yeah.
But like for some of the most exciting times, it's
I
think MMA is like up there, like the UFC.
Definitely.
I think
I'm struggling to give number 3. Like, see, like I imagine hockey is very exciting, but I don't watch it.
Darts.
We do top 3 least exciting, and that's number 1 easily.
What about when your man was hitting that 9-darter there?
I didn't even see it. I couldn't care less.
What?
I couldn't.
Did you not see the commentary, man?
No, I couldn't care less.
And it was like, Michael Smith, bully boy, he's on a 9-dart. Did you not see that? Oh man, your man's going
Formula 1.
No,
is quite good.
Again, if we're doing top 3 least exciting, Formula 1 is on there.
No, Formula 1's quite good.
No, man.
I
top
don't
3
watch
least exciting sports in the world for me. Golf, number 1.
Darts, number 1, thanks. Yeah.
No,
and
golf.
Then followed by...
Golf, then snooker / pool.
Oh, that is
whichever
tough. That is tough. Now, lads who watch that, my fella used to watch that.
Get
and I'd be like,
grip.
and then be falling asleep. I was like, you're dead right. Because that is the most boring shit I've ever seen.
Ever.
And he's like, he's about to pass the black ball. Oh, exquisite.
Yeah, even the commentary is like...
What's it called again when you get the one? It's a 147? I think it's a 147.
Yeah, something like that.
A 147. Exquisite. You put all the balls in the hole. It was grand. Do you know what I mean?
Skillful, but
and
no.
it's really like there's no like clapping really. It's like
no. Boys
like,
are very.
Lads are watching. They're like, oh, brilliant.
Oh, but wait, like so, tennis is quite exciting when it gets going.
Yeah, I was gonna put tennis my number 3
or
for
ping pong. I'd say is fucking
ping pong. I was gonna put tennis as my 3rd and the most exciting because you lads absolutely
what in tennis?
Oh,
yeah. And the women. What was your one's name? Sharapova. Remember she used to be
Maria Sharapova. Famously, one of my lad friends made a show of himself one night on a night out when we were younger, and he was like, "Your one his leg is like Maria Sharapova." I think all the lads just went, And turned to look at him and went, you can go. You can head home there now.
One home. Go on.
Uber outside the door there for you going.
Yeah. But I would put tennis could be exciting. Tennis is exciting.
I think number
sport.
3 for me. Tennis.
Yeah. Tennis, yeah, number
So
3. So
else.
one MMA / boxing, 2 you've got soccer,
Yeah.
and then 3 you've got tennis.
Tennis.
Yeah, I would probably do the same. Like maybe I'd say table tennis is fun to watch, man. But you know what? I caught myself watching gymnastics, man. Unreal.
You know what? Number 3 could be, man. Fucking the 100-meter sprint.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That's exciting as shit. All that kind of like top athlete running stuff.
The Olympics.
Olympics is. I never watch it by the Olympics, but it's
Even
mad.
the long distance ones.
Even the what's the old hand thing?
Relay.
No, you hand them the yoke.
Hand them the thing. Yeah.
But do you remember the one Usain Bolt and the lads?
Yeah.
And they were like losing for a while there, and they go,
Safa
let's
Powell.
put the fastest man in the world last.
Yeah,
and then Usain Bolt gets it, and he's like, absolutely, see you later.
He just made bits
burns
of the guys.
everyone. Yeah.
I love the Olympics.
There's something so exciting about that because it's just like you're fast, you're not fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's fast.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt is fast.
200 meters. I would say like 100 meters, 200 meters is some of the best.
And it's Max. He's not quick off the mark. Like
no.
When he gets going, it's
them
crazy.
strides, man.
He's there, smile at the camera, and all going over the finish line. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's absolutely unreal.
Oh shit!
I'm going to give you how many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
if you change
7,
your
8.
mind,
I'll give you 4.
Yeah,
and I'll take 4.
You're looking mal. Imagine looking. I saw you looking at them.
I think I picked these, like, but I don't know which ones are which. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know which. So we're gonna we've got this game called Bad Choices. Again, absolutely not sponsored. We have 0 sponsors.
Not sponsors. We're very open to sponsors, actually.
Yeah, we are. I'm sponsors, man.
Very open.
Average of 2 listeners a week. You know, we don't. We've more than that.
Go on, hit me.
Okay. If no, this you could have done this already. If you were single, would you ever sleep with someone who was married?
Oh, do I obviously know they're married?
I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, you gotta say no. There, like, surely that's out of control. Like, that's out of control.
You gotta say no, but
it's no. Like, I think it's no.
Enough.
No, I think it's no.
That's it.
It's not even on me. Like, realistically, because I'm single. It's not on me.
I know it's not on you.
So, but it's just like. No,
let me paint the scene.
It's
right?
too much. Like, it's
let me
too
paint
much.
the scene.
It's too much for me
right.
to deal with.
You're just you're in a bar, right?
Yeah.
And this girl comes on to you.
Yeah.
This woman.
A woman, yeah.
This MILF comes on.
She's a little older, is she?
She's a MILF. Yeah.
A mother I'd like to friend with.
Fondle. Yeah. Yeah, she comes on to you and she's all whatever. You're feeling it.
Oh,
right?
I get that, yeah.
You notice she has a wedding ring on. But she's
now,
absolutely
to
smoke show. 10 out of 10 smoke show.
I wouldn't. I'm not very observant. I wouldn't probably notice the ring.
Okay, right, you don't notice
but
the ring.
But she tells me.
No, you don't notice the ring.
Okay, I don't notice the ring.
She brings you back to her house.
Gee, we're that far already. Fucking hell,
yeah.
Right?
Well, it said, would you sleep with someone who is married?
I would like to know she's married before I'm in her gaff.
No, but you get to the gaff,
okay.
And then you see pictures of the husband and the family. And you're like, what is going on here? Do you follow through with it?
See, if I don't know, because like in my mind, I'm not going to be like, oh, are you married? If I see pictures, I must be like, oh, she must be separated or something. I wouldn't like.
You wouldn't, and you just go.
Yeah, if I was.
No,
I
mean,
she's
would
a
assume
10. If someone brought me back to the gaff and she's like talking about riding me, I'd be like, oh, she's definitely not married.
Yeah.
But if she said to me, I'm married, I'd be like,
okay. What if you're just about to do it and then she tells you? We have a bit of a pickle.
That's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are the jocks off? Like,
yeah. Just about to go.
Next question. Yeah.
There you go.
Next question. Have you ever ended a relationship via text?
Yes, but it wasn't. It was a relationship that had already ended, and then was kind of like back.
Yeah.
Seeing each other again, and then it was just like, and I was younger, which is like you don't get the chance to see them every day. I was still in school and the whole lot, so it was kind of like, can't. And then there was actually another time. So serial texter. There was another time. It was a girl who was like, she actually asked me.
Yeah.
I was only actually out of a relationship, and then she asked me, "Oh, what's like I was seeing this new girl,
Yeah.
and then she was like, after like 3 months, text me and was like, what is this? Like, are we like you're leading? Like, are we going to start going out?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of like not saying we're going out. And I was
Yeah.
like, actually, that's too much. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Goodbye, bye.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually have.
Nice.
Have you?
No.
Okay. You're a nice guy.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Would you ever get a lover's name tattooed on your body?
Never. I don't have tattoos as it is. I'm pretty sure I said this on the podcast before. Going for a really clean cut look.
Okay.
Getting shaved tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Shaved tomorrow. I'm going for a clean cut look. No tattoos. Kind of just real.
You don't want tattoos ever?
I don't think so, unless something like I get an epiphany in the middle of the night or something, a vision.
Middle of the night, just wake up.
Just wake up.
Need a tattoo.
Oh, just getting a vision, like, you know. I think I'd have to have something like extraordinary happen in my life in terms of maybe like a child or like, you know, something that'd be like, I want that. But like, to be honest, the child's gonna be like, no. Like,
okay, let's say just in general, what do you think about tattoos on, like if someone has a lover's name tattooed on them?
I think do whatever you want, like, as in like another person. If you want to get a tattoo, fire ahead.
Okay.
You know? But like for me, just a person.
What about you're sleeping with a woman who's married and has a lover's name tattooed on her arse?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I would never either, by the way. There's only 4 cards there, man. What are you doing?
This is a very interesting question because it's a bit limited. Do you think you would give the best lap dance in the room? You know what? It's actually an easy answer, and it's yes.
Do you want to find out?
It's actually, I'm going to answer for you.
Why?
It's easy answer, and it's yes.
I would.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like you've got more hips action than me.
A bit. I'd say I would, yeah.
Yeah.
But like a lad giving a lap dance is a bit.
Man, I use the right tune, like.
I like to move it.
I just feel like I've never done it, but I think give me the right tune, I can make it work. Like,
no,
yeah,
I couldn't. I could never.
It has to be almost funny, like, you know what I mean. It has to be playful. So I go for something like something a bit playful, maybe like "Shut Up and Dance with Me." You know,
worst. Yeah, but I think if a lap dance goes wrong, you run the risk of looking a bit gay, like. Nothing wrong with it, but like, you know, you look a bit like if you don't do it well, it's like, or if you do it too well,
you have to be a bit playful with it. I think.
Yeah,
I'd be twerking and say,
Would
that's
you?
funny, like.
But I feel like if you do that, it's immediately.
As in, like on the person, like not like against the wall or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's a no from me, man. Or I'd give the best one out of the two.
I think you're gonna get the better lap dance.
But would it be good at all?
Just because you're more flexible and agile.
Yeah, would it be good? No, and I probably have better rhythm, you know.
No, I have actually impeccable rhythm. So
what?
I have impeccable rhythm.
No.
So strike that off the record.
Okay, this one, I love this one because I know the answer for me immediately.
Okay.
Would you date someone who ticked all the boxes but had bad breath that they couldn't fix?
What do you mean couldn't fix? Like a bad tooth or something?
It's just like their breath stinks. They have shit breath. Like you know the bad breath that you smell when someone just has like like you said, a bad tooth or an infection, and they can't.
An infection.
And there's no way of fixing it.
It's tough. That's tough.
That is tough.
If
and
it's
the
unfixable, I gotta go no. Like,
yeah.
If it's
Absolutely.
unfixable, if they have some sort of fungal thing out their mouth, you know what I mean?
They can't fix. They have bad breath forever.
Yeah. Nah.
Can't.
It's just too much. Like
no matter who it is.
Yeah, it's too much.
Like some people say Beyonce is the best looking girl in the world.
Yeah.
If Beyonce had shit breath, get out of here. You automatically go down to a 2.
To the left. Everything you own in the box to the left.
Tooth to left, to the left. Get out of here, Beyonce, if you've got bad breath, right? She doesn't, I'd say. It's like fucking Mint Aero.
I love Mint Aero.
Yeah. Do you know they have the Mint Aero McFlurries right now?
Are they?
Yeah, good. It's just like toothpaste with a few chocolate chips in it. Diet. Quick one.
If a big fire broke out right now, this one's a bit, again, like, very limited. Would you push everyone out of the way to get out first?
Yeah. Absolutely. There's only me and you here, man.
It's your gaff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, good luck.
I'm grabbing the fucking MacBook.
Oh, yeah. Because you know what I do? Fire breaks out right now. I'm kicking you over there, right? And
it's not even like, here, man, we try to get out together. Why?
No, I run out that door and I pull the door behind me. That's how much I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, okay.
And you're just sitting here, just absolutely.
I'd probably grab the guitar, man, and go out in a blaze of glory. Stones taught me to fly.
So come on, fire. Okay. If you were married, would you allow someone to have sex with your spouse for 50 grand?
No.
$50,000.
No.
50 grand.
No, are you mad? No way.
50 grand, man.
No way.
You can get a lot.
No way. Once you sign the dotted line, man, you know what I mean?
In the house
That's
of God.
in blood.
Yeah, in the house of God, man. You're confessing your marriage in the house of God.
Jake, you mean?
Yeah, I'd be the same.
Why'd you make a cuckolds, man?
Cuckolds? That is some of the worst stuff ever, man. Like, someone who's a cook.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know what a cook is, do you know what do you know what a cook is?
I asked the question.
Yeah, but do you know what it is?
It might be like back today where I was like, I did see that actually, that movie.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
A cook is somebody who likes watching their wife get pleasured by somebody else.
Their partner, yeah.
No.
It's not great, is it?
That's not, like, there's something wrong. If you are a cook, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Each their own. But
no, not each. Yeah, but like, yeah, okay, each their own. But like,
it's not
that's
great.
A bit.
It's not great.
That's
any cooks watching, sorry.
And they.
Sorry. There's any cooks watching there, sorry for this.
But like, I've seen, like.
You've seen a cook, have you?
Yeah, he's over across me. No, I've seen a show where like they talk about like cooks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were
Gordon
talking.
Ramsay?
No.
Oh,
that was a good one.
There.
Cook, C-U-C-K.
C-U-C-K.
And they put like this fucking cage on their penis, man.
What?
Yeah, it stops them getting hard. Like, or like if they get hard, it'll hurt. It's like a fucking. It's weird, man. It's absolutely the weirdest.
Lads
fetish.
are out of control.
It's the weirdest.
Lads
fetish.
are out of control.
And they're just sitting there watching the wife getting hopped over by some other lad. Like, no, thank you is what I should have said.
I should be in bed.
But no,
with
thank
my
you.
wife.
But there's another guy. Do you have one more? Do you?
I have one more. It's kind of. I kind of feel like I know the answer.
Okay.
Do you regret your career choice?
No.
Thank you.
I regret. No, I don't regret it.
Yeah.
Do you?
No. I think.
Like, let's change the question a bit.
Yeah.
Was there another career choice that you had other than music?
Like for Leaving Cert, I had all music colleges, they were all music, but my second choice, if it wasn't BIM, was secondary school teaching music.
Oh, okay. Oh, but still teaching music.
Still teaching music,
But you would have been a teacher.
Yeah, like in colleges, yeah. Or secondary school.
I feel like that's okay because you can still be flexible and like.
Yeah.
Music's one of them jobs where you can do it on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd argue that you can't do it fully on the side. If you're good with your time, you can. But like, if you were a music teacher, you could definitely still write songs on the weekend. You know, like especially teacher finish at like what was it, secondary school or primary?
Secondary school.
So you finish at 4 late. It's probably most schools around Ireland. That's grand.
Summer holidays, man. 3 months off.
Yeah.
We're going to Ibiza. Ticket.
I had law down as number 2.
Law?
Absolutely
wouldn't. I wouldn't have done well there.
It's coming for you, man.
Wouldn't have done well there.
Thieving the shops when you were a kid.
Wouldn't have done well there, I'd say.
You haven't got
the bite in you, man. You also don't have the decorum.
I don't know
to
why
control
I picked
a room.
it.
You haven't got the decorum.
I don't know why I picked it.
You haven't got the decorum.
But I never had.
I have the decorum to control a room.
Yeah.
I have the suit on, right? And I'm quite cute and I'm quite like kind of quirky and coy and kind of sweet. So I'm going to be like that guy who's like, we all know you're guilty, man. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of like make people laugh. Where I don't know if you have that.
No.
I don't know if you have that in you. Like, I feel like you'd be shouty and pointy. And it doesn't look good in a courtroom of law.
No, but I'm sure if I studied it, I would know to relax a bit. But I don't know why I ever picked that as my
that's
second.
tough.
Like, and then I had architecture down as number 3
as well.
Was never getting the points. Was never getting the points or requirements to get in there. Yeah, high ambitions, you know.
Yeah.
But absolutely was never getting there. And thank God BIM came along. So when I went for it, man, I needed 2 C3s and a higher level subject, and that was it. I had to pass everything else.
Huge. That's so handy, man. I would have just done.
How many points was it when you were getting it?
I had a shit audition. I think I did this before.
Did you?
Yeah, I had Mick Pyro, shout out Mick Pyro, and I just didn't have a good audition, and so I think I needed.
Did you go in and just play piano and sing?
Guitar and sing.
Your own songs?
Yeah, and I think I needed 460.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got 500.
Oh, bit of a bragger.
Really big, groovy, ridgy brain, really ridges and folds.
A lot of nooks and crannies in your brain.
It's not smooth, like it's really ridgy and intelligent.
A lot of folds. Yeah, a lot of intelligence in there. But anyway, that's enough from us. Next week we're going to play some banger and mash. Maybe next week. We're going to be on tour.
Oh yeah, we'll do a banger and mash on tour.
Yeah, this comes out the week we're on tour. Yeah, we get Dave to produce the podcast stuff.
Can I get less Ryan?
Dave, can I get less?
Yeah, we can talk about the tour.
Yeah, we'll be on it. So we'll probably do. So we could bring like fucking like mics and do it, and we'll figure out how to do it. But like we'll both
throw them in a pelly.
Yeah. Like I have another case downstairs. I could fit these in. But there'll be on the Thursday. Yeah, so we'll have done Berlin on the Wednesday. Yeah, and then we have the Thursday off, so we'll do the podcast then.
PCast,
and then we'll throw it out
in the back of the van.
In the back of a van, probably more than likely in the back of a van. If not in one of the venues, maybe just like lug it up and go ahead. But thank you very much for listening. This is Stop Messing with Jake and Ryan.
Keep the change.
I'm Ryan, he's Jake, and keep the change. Is that the end of your thing now? That's how we're going to sign out for now.
Keep the change.
Stop messing. Keep the change. That's such a better name, man. Keep the Change podcast.
Yeah. Next week on Keep the Change.
Anyway, stop messing. Thank you very much. See you later.